Becoming more lovable is a feat that you can achieve. Unlike what you may have believed before, you can become much more friendly and caring if you are willing to give up your cold habits that make people wary. However, this is a step-by-step process that requires you to look more for the positivity inside of you. Fortunately, you can easily achieve this personal elevation in your development as you have already done the hardest job, recognizing you have a character flaw and want to become better. This is Above Yourself, a personal growth and development channel that seeks to guide all humans toward becoming the best versions of themselves. Growing into a better person requires you to search everything around you and, more importantly, inside you. A deep look inside yourself is the only way to achieve sustainable development of your mind, body, and soul. Becoming more lovable requires you to put in the work. However, the first question you have to answer is, what makes you think you're not a loving person? Answering this question can help you figure out if you're not kind or just experiencing a sad moment in your life. We will have to consider some metrics that are characteristics of a not so lovable person. Are you hateful? Are you quick to anger? Are you aggressive, odious, or abhorrent? You have to search your mind. And if you find that your personality qualifies into any of these vices, you can become kinder and nicer. Don't worry, you will not board this beautiful journey alone. We will be beside you along the whole way, guiding you through the steps of building and sustaining a genuine, lovable personality. Think about your past eras. Becoming a more lovable person requires you to take the difficult route of analyzing your past mistakes that made people wary and even scared of you. Of course, those pasts may look dirty and may open Pandora's box of distasteful characters, but it is what you have to do to get to know the root of the problem. Checking your past mistakes will give you a reality check of how bad you had been to those who cared about you or were answerable to you in your workplace. You may feel sad and even ashamed going back to memory lane, but the positive thing is that it will give you more fuel and determination to become a nicer person. You may find character flaws, including abusive and hurtful statements, physical aggression, and unnecessarily giving the cold shoulder. It is okay to go all in because by the time you're done, you will be able to know everything that has made you less approachable and loving. After taking a critical look at your past flaws, you need to write them out. You can jot them out even if you need to. That is okay and is recommended because you will finally know some things that are not really nice about you. Be kinder to family. Now that you know your character flaws, you have to extend a loving hand to the people closest to you, which are your family. The saying, charity begins at home, has never been truer than for a person that wants to reflect love. Remember, your family and close relatives are the most likely victims of your previous characters, and they deserve every iota of the nicest and kindness you can give. Share a smile more and be more enthusiastic to use soothing words instead of harsh lashes that tear down. Lend a helping hand anytime you are too caught up with personal activities and participate in family gatherings like dinner and discussions. It may be difficult at first to take this route, but it will be eventually worth it, as you will see. Share your love to the world. Your family is not where you draw the line of expressing kindness. It will help if you are also kind to people outside your blood circle. Actually, becoming a better person requires you to be kind to every human. However, do not overdo it. Humans are practically insatiable, and if you feel you are being exploited, direct your positive energy to another person. A small help of showing someone a direction goes a long way in showing that you are becoming more welcoming. However, you do not stop there. You need to help as much as you can. You do not stop. You just go all in and continue to be nice until it is like a part of you. Looks like real work? Maybe, but it is worth it. Surround yourself with people who are loving. Surrounding yourself with warm and accepting people will show you more reason to go all the way. These people are like positive energy sources that inspire you to become nicer than you were yesterday. The thing is, there are really nice people everywhere. You see them in your family and find them in your workplace. You chat with them online and share social groups with them. Build connection with these people by starting a small conversation. You have to be deliberate about it, which means you're likely going to be the one that breaks the ice. As humans, we tend to naturally find a way to keep our circle as small as possible and as relevant as possible. So as you open to more positive and loving people, you will naturally see no reason to keep close conversation with former associates that fuel your not-so-nice characters and behaviors. Be enthusiastic to forgive. The normal code of forgiveness is for an offended person to wait for the offender to apologize before forgiving. However, normal isn't perfect, nor does it promote the original meaning of forgiveness. Actually, it is the ability to hold grudges against people and expect that they will apologize before letting go that makes some nice people portray hostile traits. You don't have to be trapped in such a web. Take the initiative and always forgive in your heart even if your offender has refused to acknowledge their errors. Forgiveness allows you to move on and keep your sunshine. It places you at an advantage and directs you to more positive people. So whether someone who has hurt you really bad asks for forgiveness or not, you must forgive in your heart to heal. You may decide to cut off that person, especially if they are persistent culprits and do not spare any care to hurt you. That is okay. Just don't let their betrayal or offense make you cold and harsh to other people. Become more attentive to people around you. Doing all the talking and less listening is often perceived as dominance and can be placed side by side as having an unlovable trait. Putting aside your pride and according to respect to your partner when in a relationship is a sign of you being warm. Even outside the relationship sphere, people like to be heard, and allowing them to express themselves will portray you as a person that is accommodating and loving. Resist the urge to win arguments and fights. This is very important if you are in a relationship or share a living space with someone. If you discover that you are the one who shouts the most and always want to win every argument, you need to take deliberate steps to limit such. It is an undesirable attitude. If, on the other hand, you are often on the receiving end of someone argumentative such that it brings out your worst side, you should avoid confrontation with that person as much as possible. You could even consider moving out if you can't help it. Hold yourself accountable. It is important that you hold yourself accountable in your journey of building a lovable personality. You should always check and analyze how you acted and reacted to people by the end of each day, and also carry out a monthly summary. You will be able to establish whether you are making progress and have successfully reduced your hostility towards others. Don't expect anything in return. As much as you are developing yourself to be more accommodating to your loved ones, you are also doing it for yourself. Becoming lovable is a plus to personality, so do not expect anything in return. Believing that everybody will want to put effort and become nice as you will only set you up for avoidable disappointments. Become better for you and those that you love and not for validation. Love is a powerful energy and is considered one of the most unifying chords of the human race. To lack love is to live your life with a distorted lens. Becoming a more lovable person removes that distortion and brings clarity to your life. You will automatically feel elevated and find yourself amidst people sharing the same peaceful inner joy with you. As you can see, the journey to becoming more lovable is not rocket science and is very achievable. You just need to practice continuously and consistently until all you give around is love and light. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, then you can bring more awareness to people by liking it. That way, you become a part of a community whose sole aim is to make the world better by making humans better. You can also subscribe to our channel for more videos like this and the notification symbol to follow up on every new personal growth video.